President Google Europe, André Hefti, Chief Marketing Officer,
Switzerland Tourism.
Congratulations, we see here down this trophy. Now, Debbie, what's about this trophy?
Yeah, this is recognition of the extraordinary work that you have been leading. And as a result of the work that you are putting onto YouTube and connecting with audiences around the world, helping them discover Switzerland as a great destination, you have earned 1 million subscribers. And as a result, we are presenting you with this amazing play button today. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
What an honor. So yeah, we are really proud of what we've been able to achieve thanks to a great team that is working at Switzerland Tourism. We've put in place a strategy to establish YouTube as a platform more than a year ago. And we've gone that far in quite a short period of time, but we're definitely not at the end of our journey.
It's so exciting. It's really well done.
André, what does it mean for you from an emotional part, for you and your whole team?
1 million subscribers on YouTube, it's a big number. And as just mentioned, it's only the beginning. Our intention is to become the most, the biggest platform channel on YouTube as a national tourism organization. And it's definitely a big milestone, but it's the beginning of a longer journey.
And what does it mean? I'm asking this as a Swiss journalist. What does it mean for Switzerland?
Well, it's a window for a beautiful country to showcase what we have to offer. We do have a large ecosystem, digital ecosystem. We are present on many different platforms, but it's definitely one, if not the biggest window that we have currently and that we intend to establish in the future.
Debbie, you're important, or is the important partnership behind this success? Now, let's talk a bit about YouTube.
Yeah.
Debbie, you worked for YouTube earlier in your career, so how has it changed in these times?
Yeah, it's incredible. YouTube is really the epicenter of culture. And I think what hasn't changed in the whole time that I've been working with YouTube is the importance of creators and the content that's actually created on the platform. And whether it's coming from brands and businesses, small media companies, really the modern way that people are telling stories, that is what we are about, having tools that help them find an audience and help people see the world. And this is just a brilliant example of that. I'd say what has changed is the tools and the ways that people are able to tell their stories. So it started really with mobile phones and a short 19-second clip that is very famous, me at the zoo. And now it is on every platform. In fact, there's over 1 billion hours every single day that are watched on connected TVs. So the big screens in your living rooms and your kitchens and around your house. So it's really become the only place, I think, where people are expressing all the major behaviors on the internet. They're streaming, they're scrolling, they're searching, they're shopping. All of those behaviors are happening on YouTube, and we now have tools that allow creators to be effective in all of those different modalities.
So the switch from the small screen to the big screen, André, how important is this for you to reach out more people?
It's super important. It's the task of Switzerland Tourism to give the whole industry a platform to showcase our beautiful offer. And on YouTube, we've created something. We like to say we have our own TV channel now. Our content has been consumed by almost 1,000 years in 2025. In context of the whole consumption on YouTube, this is still small, but for Switzerland, this is huge, and therefore it's super important.
How would you describe, André, the core strategy, the core creative strategy of the content that leads you to this now fantastic 1 million followers?
There has been a total shift in our approach how we use YouTube. It's not just an advertising platform, but we became sort of a creator on our own. And we are using Google best practice. So we are using the 3H model with the help, the hub, and the hero content. People, as you mentioned, are searching, are looking for entertainment, or are looking for inspiration. And we want to make sure that whatever the need of our potential guests are on YouTube, we do have the answers. So we create a lot of how-to videos, we create vlogs, listicles and stuff like this, that is a response to every kind of search that could be, there could be. And then we try to entertain our community. We created different hub series. We publish a new series more or less once a month, which keeps the community entertained, makes them come back, makes them engage with our content. And then last but not least, to extend our audience once in a while, we have a hero campaign like with Roger Federer, or what we've done with the European Championship last year, which is extending our reach.
Debbie, the Roger Federer film. So, what do you feel when you look at those spots or those commercials from
Switzerland tourism?
And the content that you're generating is fantastic. So, obviously, a huge fan of the Roger spots, but also the culinary tour is one of my favorites. I'm super passionate about food, so when I'm making choices about where I'm traveling, food and what are the experiences that we can have around food is one of the top things that I'm always looking for. So I think the range of content that you've been able to develop and the different experiences and the mindsets that you can speak into, whether it's someone's in the discovery phase of where could I take a vacation through to how do I actually make this happen, and should I take the train or should I drive? All of those kind of need states and potential mind states being reflected in the content is excellent.
So it's obvious that tourism is using YouTube very successfully.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but even now, if you look into the future, so
Which advice would you even give to get successful further?
Yeah. So I think for marketers and really businesses, thinking about all these different behaviors that are happening on YouTube and these kind of the streaming and the scrolling and the shopping and the searching, and recognizing that all of those different behaviors are kind of can be tapped into on this platform. I think in particular the streaming use case with these kind of billion hours watched on big connected TV devices allow people to reach audiences at the right frequency that's going to make a difference for their business. I think then leveraging what AI can bring, which is enabling you to not have to anticipate all those different experiences, but actually let the kind of machines anticipate and have your brand show up in the right way in all those different potential experiences. And then collaborating with creators and actually making sure there are voices that you are connecting with that are already on the platform, endemic to the platform. I think you've done that brilliantly as well. Those are sort of the three top pieces of advice. How do you make sure you're maximizing your reach in all of the different experiences? How are you using AI to get across those experiences? And then how are you tapping into that authentic connection creators have with their audiences?
you just mentioned it, creators.
Yeah.
So with over 1 million followers,
Switzerland tourism.
just switched.
Yes.
It's not only a brand, it's just a creative brand. So how does this is touching your strategy?
Well, to have a channel which is living and where people actually also not just subscribe and never come back, but do look on what we are doing once in a while, you do need a lot of content. And a lot of that content we are producing in-house. I have an excellent team which knows exactly how and what we need to do to have well-performing films. But it needs more than that, and therefore we have started to create our own creator network. Just a week ago, we launched a new initiative which we called Creator Residency. So we're looking for creators from all over the world who are motivated to come and produce content with us for at least a year, bringing their own signature or approach to how they create content, building something which is relatable to what we do as Switzerland Tourism. And in the core of that is always the idea of maximum of creativity, a lot of storytelling, and as you mentioned, it needs to be real, raw, and relatable. And
3 R's.
3 R's, exactly. And with that mix, we do believe that we can create something which gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And now with 1 million of subscribers, we are also in a total different exchange with potential creators. They also do have an interest of being present on our platform, which wasn't the case a year ago.
AI. So how do you handle AI? So we know authenticity is very important. So what does it mean for you, André?
So I just mentioned real, raw, and relatable. This is when it comes to the content itself, but we do use AI a lot when it comes to analytics, when it comes to distribution, when it comes to the editing or format adaptation. So there are a whole different use cases. Whereas what we can guarantee you is that the Matterhorn in our films will always be real.
Amazing. The best practice is AI really a tool set in the hands of creative people to allow them to express themselves in the world. And I think it's a great example of the kind of content you're producing with it.
Tabby, you just mentioned the tool set.
Yeah.
I love Flow.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, it's really a great filmmaking tool.
Great.
So just let's talk about the vision 2026 and beyond of YouTube. So where does YouTube and Google advertising head in the next month?
Yeah, I think AI is going to be a big part of enabling marketers to achieve their goals on the platform. And it allows all the different phases of campaigns development. So whether it's the planning and the insights, whether it's actually the creation of assets in days or even minutes potentially, as opposed to months or sometimes years in the planning, deployment of those assets through media that's actually optimized to reach the right audience, to deliver the right outcome, and then ultimately measurement that allows someone to see in real time or near real time actually what's working and how they can actually optimize the performance. So I think we're going to see AI have a difference to make in all of those different kind of parts of the marketing value chain and experience. And I think that what you're doing at Swiss Tourism is a great example of bringing that practice into reality. And I think we'll see more and more marketers doing that. I think we're finding that marketing is one of the most proven ROI use cases of AI we've ever seen, and that marketers that are deeply embedding AI into their marketing processes, they're growing sometimes twice as fast as their peer set. And so I think these are going to be tools that become ever more present at the center of the marketing process.
So your relationship with
Switzerland tourism.
one sentence.
Ooh, a model citizen.
André, from your part? YouTube?
Model citizen.
Okay, and now that we end up so harmonic, so
Yes.
A wish maybe you have to YouTube, André?
A wish to YouTube. Well, to continue collaborating as we do today, and hopefully becoming not one of the top 3 players, but number 1 player as a national tourism organization.
Amazing. He set our goal high. High as the Matterhorn.
Debbie, your
Yeah.
next holidays?
My next holidays, possibly to Switzerland.
Hope so.
Good answer, good answer.
Yes.
Debbie, André,
Yeah.
for my part, that's it.
Fantastic.
Many thanks.
Thank
for
you.
this talk.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations again.
Yes, it's great.
Thank you.
Thanks.